LPBW, Matt Roloff flaunts his new single life after breakup. With Caryn, shares glimpse of guy's night at the Roloff Farms. Dear loves, welcome to TLC Drama. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Matt Roloff is certainly living his best life after breaking ties with fiancée Caryn Chandler. He appears to be making the best out of every single moment and creating new memories. The LPBW star lives alone he even built a whole new house for her where they plan to live after the wedding. The Little People Big World star delayed their marriage as their dream home took a lot of time to complete. Fans were surprised when Matt announced his breakup with Caryn on social media. Well, he appears to have moved on from his breakup and is now spending more time with his friends. What is he up to now? What has he shared? LPBW star Matt Roloff has been dating Caryn Chandler for a long time. The latter worked at the Roloff Farms and spent a lot of time with him. Hence, Amy parted ways with her husband when she learned about his affair. She moved on with a new man, Chris Merrick, and they tied the knot. Matt got down on one knee a few seasons back and asked Caryn for marriage. So, fans were waiting to see. However, Matt left his fanbase in disbelief when he confirmed the breakup rumors with his fiancée. He uploaded an Instagram post and revealed they had gone their separate ways. The TLC star was sad to reveal that he broke his engagement. Matt shared that life is a continuous journey, and he believes this decision is right for them. Matt Roloff's life has taken some unexpected turns lately. He ended his engagement with Caryn and made himself busy with the Matt also wants to sell a portion of his Roloff property for a long time, but he has not been able to crack a deal yet. The reality star took a break from social media after his breakup announcement. However, Matt has finally returned to share all the exciting updates about his life. Previously, he shared some new things he planned for the pumpkin season. Recently, the Little People Big World celeb shared a series of photos from his boys' night at the Roloff farm. Matt looked so happy as he posed with his guy gang. He gathered all his friends at his home, and they spent their time cooking some amazing recipes and doing interesting stuff. The LPBW star looked so happy as he posed with each one of them. Amy's husband, Chris, was also present at the night out. The duo shares a great bond, and fans loved Matt for living his single life and making the most out of it. One fan said, "You look happy, so glad you have a solid group of friends?" Another user was glad to see Chris also present at the farm. A lot of fans even asked Matt to give them a tour of his new home. Perez Hilton recently shared insights on reports surrounding the Little People Big World star Matt Roloff's breakup from fiancée Caryn Chandler after 8 years of dating. On July 22, 2025, Matt took to Instagram to announce their split. Reacting to the news. On August 1, 2025, Perez Hilton shared a blog link from his self-titled website. In his blog titled, "Little People, Big World Star, Matt Roloff Splits from Fiancé." After 8 years together, Perez Hilton reviewed the news of Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler's split after 8 years together. Perez Hilton also noted that Matt Roloff lost his father 3 years ago at the age of 84, just 6 weeks after he fell ill. He emphasized that it's understandable why caring for his mother has since become his top priority. Meanwhile, in an exclusive interview in April 2023 with People magazine, Matt Roloff announced that he had gotten engaged to Caryn after 6 years of being together. Before beginning his relationship with Caryn Chandler in 2017, Matt Roloff was married to Amy Merrick from 1987 to 2016. They have 4 children together: twins Jeremy, 34, and Zach, daughter Molly, 30, and son Jacob, 28. Hi everyone. I have some tough news to share, he wrote via Instagram on Tuesday, July 22nd. Caryn and I have decided to part ways, end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time. Matt, 63, clarified that he and Caryn remain amicable, adding, "We will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead. Much love to all." Matt debuted his romance with Caryn, 58, in March 2017, and they got engaged after 6 years of dating. "After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Caryn to marry me, and she said yes," the TLC personality said in a statement in April 2023. Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. Matt and Caryn originally went public with their romance 9 months after he finalized his divorce from Amy Roloff. The exes, who share twins Zach and Jeremy, 35, son Jacob, 28, and daughter Molly, 31, initially split in 2015 after 28 years of marriage. We're cordial, we're respectful, we can be in each other's company. Amy, 62, exclusively told Us Weekly in February 2024 about where she stood with Caryn. We can enjoy that time. I wouldn't say we're going to be best friends or anything. At the time, Amy admitted that it was a process filming her TLC series with Matt and Caryn. I never wanted to have anything to do with them, but yet I'm still doing a show with them, she shared. But that is like a job. So time changes things and you grow up or you have a different perspective on it. Before announcing their split, Matt and Caryn's engagement resulted in mixed reactions. Matt and Amy's son Zach specifically less than thrilled with the engagement news during season 25 of Little People, Big World. When asked how he felt about his dad's engagement, Zach replied, "I don't want to talk about it." Amy, for her part, admitted at the time that she didn't know if she would attend her ex-husband's wedding to Caryn. "I think the focus needs to be on them, and I didn't want a lot of their friends to think, oh my gosh, Amy and husband Chris Marek are here. It's like, just leave this as your moment. We don't need to be included in that," she explained on the show. Former Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff has revealed that he and fiancée Caryn Chandler will not be walking down the aisle after all. "Hi everyone, I have some tough news to share," Roloff began. "Caryn and I have decided to part ways, end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time. We remain amicable, and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead. Much love to all." The couple began dating in 2017, a year after Matt and wife Amy, another of the show's stars, ended their marriage of 28 years. Chandler had been hired to work at Roloff Farms, and she appeared on the TLC series that depicted the entire Roloff family's life, which had been affected by dwarfism. "After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Caryn to marry me, and she said yes," Roloff told People at the time. "Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. Roloff and his ex-wife, as well as Chandler and Amy's new spouse Chris Marek, had remained friendly, as Matt and Amy shared 4 kids who are now adults. But it wasn't always easy. "Blending families, that's a tough one," Chandler said on the show in 2024, per People. "Some go better than others. In my case, I've learned that boundaries are healthy in second relationships. I don't have any regrets about the relationship that existed and getting close to the kids, but I learned a valuable lesson that maybe sometimes less is more, so I'm treading lightly." The end of the romance comes more than a year after Roloff indicated that he's just fine with the show having last aired in 2024. After all, Little People Big World was on TV for 25 seasons, beginning in 2006. "I feel very secure in what we've put on air," Roloff told ET in 2024, "so the idea of not doing any more TV at all sounds fine by me. After 400 episodes or something, you kind of feel like you've done it all, so if there comes a circumstance where we feel like we need to share more, if the opportunity comes up maybe." In addition to their appearances on the reality show, they had shown each other much love over the years. As recently as April, he posted photos of them looking happy while attending a concert. Matt Roloff and his fiancée Caryn Chandler have called it quits after 8 years together. The shocking breakup comes just 2 years after the Little People Big World star popped the question to Chandler, with plans to walk down the aisle in 2024. However, the lovebirds couldn't follow through with their plan for reasons unknown. Roloff shared the tough news of his broken engagement in an Instagram post. "Caryn and I have decided to part ways, end our engagement," he wrote. "Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time." The patriarch continued, explaining that he and Chandler will remain amicable despite their breakup. They will also cherish the beautiful memories built over the years. Concluding the statement, The TLC star shared a glimpse into what the future holds for him. "Your support means the world to me," Roloff told fans before adding. He uploaded the statement with no captions and removed fans' ability to comment on the post. Despite a closed comments section, Little People Big World fans took to X to share their thoughts on the broken relationship between Roloff and Chandler. Many celebrated the news, sharing that they suspected the couple wouldn't last the long haul. One user penned, "LOL, I knew this wouldn't last." He also still hasn't sold the big house. Could have sold it for less to one of his sons. Ruined relationships. Another harsh comment read, "He has always been a sob and she is a money grub, both losers, so in recapping, who gives a flying fuck?" Others hinted that Chandler was the one who pulled the plug on the relationship. "She finally realized how awful he is?" this fan asked. The breakup surely comes as a shock, as Roloff often gushed about getting his second chance love. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. The pair first crossed paths when Chandler became an employee on the Roloff farms. However, things didn't turn romantic until years later in 2017, following Matt's divorce from his ex-wife, Amy Roloff. Caryn's been the farm manager on Roloff Farms for a number of years, and we have a great working relationship, and we are officially dating, the patriarch announced in a 2017 episode of Little People Big World. After 4 years of dating, the lovebirds moved in together when they relocated to Arizona. In April 2023, their relationship was taken to the next level when Roloff proposed. As The Blast reported, the television personality gushed about their life together at the time, saying, "Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. For the threesome's first physical meeting, the mother of 4 invited her ex-husband and Chandler to dinner, where she saw the engagement ring for the first time. The tension between the trio was undeniable, with Amy describing the moment as a little funny in the confessional. She also revealed plans to avoid getting personal with Chandler. "Matt's my ex, but, I'll be okay as long as we don't get, nitty-gritty and personal. Like, I would never talk to Caryn about Matt," she shared. Meanwhile, fans of Little People Big World are still waiting for their beloved cast members to return to the screen. Little People Big World spoilers reveal that after Matt Roloff's fans started to ask about his relationship with Caryn Chandler, he felt that it was time to speak out about what was happening. He took to social media to share some information with fans and come clean about him and Caryn. Let's take a closer look. Matt and Caryn first met when she was the manager of the Roloff family farm. Of course, fans thought that he had cheated on his ex-wife, Amy Roloff, with Caryn, but they always claimed that they weren't close until after his divorce. They dated for years before Matt finally proposed, and fans thought that they would get married in 2024, but there has not been an update on social media about that. Fans of Little People Big World have followed their story for years, and they were very excited to see them get married. However, it doesn't look as if they have had their wedding yet. Or have they? Matt's followers assumed that if he and Caryn got married, he would update his fans on social media. However, they haven't seen anything showing a wedding. This is why they think that they have called it quits, or things are on the rocks. Is there trouble in their relationship? Matt decided that he needed to address this, so that fans would stop with the rumors. On Valentine's Day, Matt posted that he was on the farm and Caryn was in Arizona. This seemed weird to fans since they generally spend that day together. On Valentine's Day, Matt posted that he was on the farm and Caryn was in Arizona. This seemed weird to fans since they generally spend that day together. The rumors began, and Matt jumped to put these to rest. Matt shared a photo of himself with Caryn recently. They looked as if they were out to dinner and fans were happy to see them together. This photo seemed to put the rumors to rest, and it looks as if they have just been too busy to have their wedding. Will fans get updates on their wedding date changing? We will have to keep an eye on Matt and Caryn to see if they share any other updates on their wedding. Will fans get updates on their wedding date changing? We will have to keep an eye on Matt and Caryn to see if they share any other updates on their wedding. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Little People Big World right now. Come back here often for Little People Big World spoilers, news, and updates. Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler face a lot of criticism because of rumors they split but stay together for publicity. So it's no massive surprise that the former Little People, Big World, LPBW patriarch responded to a positive take by a TLC fan on March 4, 2025. While many people turned on Caryn and Matt because Amy Roloff claimed they cheated on her, not everyone hates the couple. But the wedding delay makes even loyal fans wonder what's going on. Plus, Matt spent Valentine's Day without Caryn Chandler this year. The fact that there are still TLC supporters who cheer for Caryn and Matt Roloff seemed to give him a nice feeling this week. It came when he shared a photo on Instagram of them flying in an airplane. "Thanks, Linda. Nice to hear positive words," the LPBW alum remarked to a nice fan in the comments section. When the reality TV star shared his photo, he simply said in his caption, "Always on the move." But that was enough for some followers to question why the Little People, Big World alums hadn't married yet. Well, along came a nice follower who said, "Others also said positive things, and that's a good thing." The power of words simply cannot be underestimated, which is why a lot of people hate fake news. Here are some more positive reactions. Over the years, Matt Roloff seemed to mostly ignore haters on social media. But the fact that he specifically liked a positive comment might indicate he knows about the critics who don't wish him and Caryn Chandler well, so the TLC alum might not be feeling good about that. While trolling seems to be a national sport in the world these days, the damage it does might be overlooked. BulliesOut.com cited the BBC a few years ago stating, "The impact of trolling shouldn't be underestimated." The article noted, "It has greatly affected the mental health of those targeted, and in some cases has even caused those persecuted to want to take their own lives." Reality TV does not always show the real deal. From a year of events, LPBW fans might see only a fraction of what went on. Some people also complain that for drama, the showrunners might edit scenes to create more drama than exists. Do you agree that the show might have created more hate for Matt and Caryn than was justified? Let us know in the comments below, and come back here often for all your Little People, Big World cast news, and called out Caryn Chandler again, describing her as a gold digger. However, some TLC fans defended her this weekend, especially as the social media critics inferred she only posts again to boost herself as Anne last posted on her profile page years ago. Occasionally, posts arrive on her stories, but TLC fans don't always see them. This weekend, she shared a bunch of pictures on stories and wrote, "Life lately, it's been a minute." The post arrived amid rumors that Caryn and Matt Roloff split. However, if they did, then it was temporary. Perhaps she just prefers Arizona weather to bleak Oregon in the winter. However, it's not the first time that LPBW fans accused her of being a gold digger. Those who read Amy Roloff's book seem to be her worst critics. A critic of the Little People, Big World alum felt that when the stories arrived, they confirmed Matt Roloff's fiancée is a gold digger. The reason? Well, they opined on Reddit. G-Digger got brave and posted on social for the first time in dot. Some LPBW fans feel that Caryn Chandler doesn't need to dig for gold. Admittedly, she did get some cash from TLC, but she also owned property. So they believe she doesn't need Matt Roloff's money. Plus, she's had ample opportunity to become an influencer with 144K followers. The current speculation on social media also points to many people believing Matt and Caryn are not even a real couple, and that they stay together for publicity. However, not everyone is Team Amy, and some of them stepped up to defend Caryn. One fan wrote, "What do you think? Does Caryn really need to become an influencer? Do you agree that if she was a gold digger, she would surely spend her life posting pics on social media? Let us know in the comments below, and come back here often for all your Little People, Big World cast news and updates." GH spoilers. Thursday, March 6th. Hostile takeovers, suddenly sick, cousin advice. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. What will happen now that Luna knows that Finn is her father? That fans have started to think that Caryn Chandler and Matt Roloff may be calling it quits. They have noticed some signs that have them curious about what it is they are doing together now. Let's take a closer look at why fans think that these two are calling it quits. When Matt finally proposed to Caryn, fans were shocked. They dated for so long and it seemed as if he would never ask her to marry him. He asked her to marry him while Little People Big World was still on the air and his fans were so happy for him. The couple has gotten a lot of hate since they started dating because a lot of them thought he cheated on Amy Roloff with Caryn. Caryn used to be the manager of the farm, and it just seemed odd how quickly they hooked up after Matt's divorce. Caryn used to be the manager of the farm, and it just seemed odd how quickly they hooked up after Matt's divorce. It didn't take long for Caryn to show the ring off to Amy, and fans were shocked to see the reaction. Amy has been supportive of Matt and Caryn's relationship and has treated the situation far better than any other ex-wife would. There has been a lot of speculation about Matt and Caryn's relationship since the show ended. There,